Hi, this is Srinivas Bellamkonda. Keep on watching Bollywood Hangama.
Hello, I have with me Bellamkonda Sai Srinivas here in Hyderabad on the sets of the Hindi remake of Chhatrapati. Pleasure having you with us on Bollywood Hangama.
Thank you so much. Hi.
Alright, so how does it feel to be on the sets of a movie in these COVID times?
I mean, COVID times the only thing I've been missing is work. So it's good to be back on set for sure. And being my debut in Hindi altogether, it's even more, I'm finding utmost happiness because I've been missing work at the same time and I've been eagerly waiting to kickstart this film and starting with my favorite action and it has been amazing.
Right, and I believe you've trained very hard for this particular role. So tell us something about the training part of it.
I mean, I've been trained in martial arts and I've been training in my workouts because I have to put on muscle and I have to put on weight and it's very tough, and to put on like quality muscle at the same time to train on my diction and learning the language was fun at the same time. It was definitely challenging and I really loved the process.
Tell me something about the diction part of it. You were telling me something that why was it important for you to get the diction right?
Because I feel, being an actor, language is very important and having command towards the language, because you can never cheat audience, telling, mismatching your lines and stuff like that. And I wanted to have the command towards the language and learn the language so that I want the Hindi audience to be relatable to me and I want the audience to feel that I am one among them.
Tell us something about this set. We are seeing these children over here.
Yeah.
And tell us something about the movie.
I mean,
and how different is it from the original Telugu version directed by S.S. Rajamouli? 2004, I believe it released.
Yeah, it was in 2004. So definitely we have changed according to today's times and we made it more crisp. At the same time, we may be trying to bring the action also in a bigger scale. Right. Trying to get, the best action sequences possible. Wanted to make sure that the audience will be hooked to the film and at the same time you can see the crane, we put it almost 80 feet. So it's somewhere around 60 to 80 feet. Right. And we have tied the lights and we have tried something really very new.
Can you please take the lights if possible?
Right. And you can see the floodlights also all over. There's one floodlight there, one floodlight there, one there.
Right.
So we tried to bring the Alang city from Gujarat, try to erect the set here. Right. It's actually happened in Gujarat in Alang city.
It's a tall order because Chhatrapati was directed by S.S. Rajamouli, who's now one of the biggest directors that we have in the country. And starring Prabhas, who has become, I think, one of the hugest stars of India ever. Yeah. So, is it a bit of a pressure with the sort of expectations that must be there? Because even their fan clubs will be observing you.
Yes, definitely. And initially I felt it was like a pressure, but once I came, when I did my workshops, when I tried to get into the character of this film, and I felt I wanted to do it in my own way. At the same time, I met Rajamouli sir also in the launch of our film. He came for the launch and he was also he was like, you looking how Prabhas looked back then and you were looking amazing and all his words boosted me. Even I met Prabhas sir and it was also amazing and he was also like, this is going to be a very beautiful film. It's going to work everywhere. So it has all kinds of emotions and it's going to be very nice. During these times also it's going to be very relatable. So that's what he told me and I felt very happy when he was like, you can play it, and when he gave me that confidence that you can play it by Prabhas himself, I was very happy.
Right, and the writer is the same as well.
Who? The writer, sir, yeah. The main story is by Vijayendra Prasad sir, right. Rajamouli sir's father, and the original version he only wrote it. So we have taken he has done the screenplay, but we have made quite changes. Mayur Puri sir have changed quite a bit to suit the Hindi audience and to suit today's time.
Will it be only in Hindi, or will there be like a South version as well, considering you have this loyal fan base in Telugu and South industry?
I mean, we're planning. We first want to shoot the whole film in Hindi,
Right.
and then we will dub it in. Maybe we'll dub it in Telugu and Tamil.
Right.
We're trying to make it a pan-Indian film, but let's hope how things will work.
Right. Okay, and in terms of releasing the film, is there any tentative festival date that you guys are looking for? What is it that you guys have in mind?
I
as of
mean,
now?
as of now, we don't have anything because of the current pandemic situation and stuff. But we wanted to definitely release it only in theaters. Maybe it happens hopefully soon, and we just started shooting, so we have a long way to go.
Right, and Mr. Vinayak is directing you. He directed your first film as well. So I'm sure the comfort level must be there.
Yes, it is. But more than any, no, he is my guru. So no matter what, I have to be like, because I've been launched by him, and I really, treat him as my guru, and I always look up to him. So I wanted to, at the same time, have a very good rapport with him, but at the same time, I always look up to him. So at the same time, it's Hindi, and it's new for both of us, and we're giving our best, and I'm sure, but definitely our rapport is very good.
So what are the sort of Hindi films that you've grown up watching and you like?
A lot actually. I mean, I'm a big movie buff. I've been a big movie buff, and for me, I think Doom has been Doom 2. When I've been a big fan of Hrithik sir, and I remember back in when I was in 4th grade or something, his first film, Kaho Na Pyar Hai. When Kaho Na Pyar Hai released, I was very young then, because I'm 27 right now, so I was back very young when Kaho Na Pyar Hai released.
6 years.
Yeah, I was very young, and so I've I can Doom 2, a lot of films. I'm a big action film lover. I love action films, and a lot of films. I grew up watching many films, so I can't pick one because I've been watching all kinds of cinema, and at the same time, Hindi has definitely been a medium where we all used to look up. Let it be songs, the way they used to can songs, or the way they shoot films. It is next level.
Right. There's a lot of appreciation for South cinema right now. Be it the scripting that they're doing, be it the technical aspects that they're showcasing, and many people they are of the opinion that maybe South cinema is doing better than Bollywood right now. A lot of South films are being remade in Hindi. You were telling me your father's film was remade as Main Tera Hero.
A lot of films, even Bhagitri, Tadaka, also my dad's film.
Yeah. So how do you look at this level of professionalism which is being appreciated in South, and the scripting and the technical aspects, the VFX, the way they are excelling?
I mean, I always feel I think as a nation, I think we are all on par on the same level. But I think the quantity of the films have been more in South, I feel.
Right.
In Hindi, I think somewhere there have been very few films coming up here comparatively to the other languages. If you see Telugu, on a Friday there are some 4 or 5 films releasing in every Friday. There are a lot more contents releasing in Telugu, whereas in Hindi, I feel back in 10 years back, there used to be a lot of films which used to, but from I think year on year, I felt the film's quantity has been decreasing a bit. Other than that, I don't feel, there's much difference between North and South, East or West. Everything as a nation, we're all Indians.
Okay, and what are your views on this entire growing interest and fascination of the country with OTT,
Right.
OTT platforms? And there are examples of the level of production values that can come into play, like we've seen with Family Man, for example, or if we see internationally, there is Money Heist, for example, that it is as huge as it can get in terms of action, anything which any big Hollywood film can possibly be having. So, does that excite you in any way? Would you want to be a part of OTT at some stage?
I think when it comes to OTT and films in theaters, it is completely different, I feel. OTT is like few films, few content you definitely want to watch only in OTT. And few films like big event films, like an action film, like say Avengers or any other films that matter. If in a Marvel film, you want to watch it only in theater to experience that. in a dark room, you know, and to experience that in a dark room with the audience, you know, clapping for it, whistling for the actions. So a film like a war, like there's so many films like Doom or anything. I don't think it can be viewed in OTT. I mean, you can't view that in a home theater, or even in your personal space. I feel a big event film should always be viewed in theaters, and I think so. There are different kinds of content. It depends on the content, I feel.
Okay, and do you personally look while growing up? Did you personally look forward to watching like a Rajnikant film in a theater or
Yeah, of
like
course.
Kamal Haasan
I've
film?
been, before me becoming an actor, I've watched every film, whatever has been released. Let it be Hindi, Telugu, Tamil. I used to be the first audience in the theater in the 11 o'clock show. So I used to be a big movie buff. I used to finish my workout, go at 11 o'clock show, watch every film out there. And I've been a very big fan of films from my childhood. And after coming to films because of time permit, because we've been so busy, you know, we are schedules, you know, we have to start shooting from 7 and shoot till 6 and then go, you know, wrap it up and then wake up in the morning. So because of the time I couldn't, you know, catch a lot of films in theater. But before me coming into film, before 2015, I was out there watching every film out there.
Right. So people tend to watch a 2.5-hour movie, like two-hour movie in theaters, but a lot of them they don't know the level of hard work that goes into making a film. Like even now, for example, that action sequence was going on, or like, you know, you guys have to wait for hours and hours and for just one scene, you know, and like for example, your set was completely destroyed because of rains recently, and it must be a very heartbreaking experience as an actor. So what is the importance of patience for an actor, or like any person who's related to films?
100%. I think patience and the passion, the willpower. I think you need to have a lot of things to, you know, to actually be in our industry, because you'll see a lot of hurdles. You'll see a lot of, you know, there's always, you know, something going on, and how you coping up with it and how you trying to give your best is all that matters.
Right. What has been the role of YouTube in spreading the word about you across various languages in India, various regions?
Yeah.
What has been the role of YouTube in that?
YouTube, I think it has definitely been the best medium to reach out to audience in every part of our country. I mean, majority of the people use YouTube. I mean, I feel some people may not have OTT, but I feel YouTube is being viewed by urban audience use it, and every part of our country is actually subscribed to YouTube. That's what I feel. And YouTube has definitely been a major path-breaking medium for all of us. Let it be in content, let it be to view contents and to reach out to maximum number of people.
Right. And so you were telling me that because of your movies being showcased on YouTube, the audience in say Maharashtra, for example, in Mumbai or other parts of the country, they recognize you, they know you by the characters that you've played in Telugu. That must be very interesting.
Yeah, it's very. I mean, I was very happy. I told you, right? I've never saw this door opening for me, and when the audience, you know, have all my Telugu films which have been dubbed in Hindi, has been viewed by so many people, more than 450 million views and 500 million views for each film of mine, reaching out to so many people through YouTube and through my dubbed version. And when people have been recognizing me and, the welcome they have given to me and the love they have given to me and the support they have given to me is unimaginable. And I'm really glad that it could, a new door has opened for me because through a medium like this. And I was quite surprised, I could reach out to audience so well through this medium.
Tell us something about the romance element in Chhatrapati remake.
Romance element, there's going to be a couple of good songs and there is a very good track between me and the heroine.
Okay, and who's doing the music?
Music is Tanish Bakshi.
Tanish Bakshi.
Tanish Bakshi is doing.
So how many songs in total?
There we have 4 songs in the film.
4 songs. All right. Rapid fire with Bellamkonda Sai Srinivas. What do you consider as the biggest achievement of yours as an actor?
Actor. I feel that I think any director believes me that I can pull off any character. I think I didn't do much films as of now. I've just done 8 films. I've done 8 films, and I think whichever director comes to me, he says that you can pull off any character, and we believe in you. That is what an actor gives, that I can pull off. A director believing in me, any big director, some renowned directors have believed in me, and they've made some beautiful films with me, and that is what I've achieved, I feel, as of now.
What makes Chhatrapati a perfect pan-India entertainer?
I think it has kind of right emotions, and it has that content which going to be reaching to all kinds of audience, and which is going to reach out to everyone.
Your message to Bollywood audiences who have already watched Chhatrapati's Hindi dubbed version.
I think they have watched back in 2004. They're going to watch the new reloaded version in 2020.
What fascinates you the most about Prabhas?
I think his charisma, his aura. I mean, he carries out really well.
A film of yours you think should be remade in Hindi?
I think Jai Janaki Nayaka, Kunkar, which has been very big hit there, and even I've heard Sajid sir bought the rights. Sajid Nadiyala sir have bought the rights of that film. So I hope it happens soon. They bought the rights, but they're not making it.
What was the first Bollywood film that you watched and absolutely loved?
The first film I watched, I remember, is Bazigar.
Bazigar.
Bazigar, yes, and I was blown away by it, and it was one of my favorite films. Yes, I remember that, watching it in a DVD.
Alright.
And I used to watch Kabhi Khushi Kabhie Gham n number of times in my childhood. Yeah, these are 2 films have really brought a lot of impact.
If you were to describe Telugu film industry by taking names of any 3 actors, who would they be?
3 actors: Chiranjeevi sir, NTR, and Prabhas.
Okay, what fascinates you the most about Bollywood?
I mean, a lot. I mean, the way they show can songs, the music. I love the music in Hindi cinema. Choreography, and let it be the way they shoot it, or it's something else. It has a very good appeal.
Right, okay. Any 3 Bollywood films that you can watch anytime?
3 Bollywood films: Dhoom 2, Kabhi Khushi Kabhie Gham, and Om Shanti Om.
Okay, which Bollywood actress do you think you'll share the best chemistry with?
I don't know. Let it, let the audience decide after me watching with a couple of my films.
Any South actress you're very keen to work with?
I think I've worked with pretty much with everyone, I guess, as of now. Yeah.
Okay, but anyone on your wish list that you'd...
I think I've worked with I've worked with Sam, I've worked with Kajal, I've worked with Pooja Hegde, Kakul I've worked, so I think I've worked with pretty much everyone, so I can't really choose one.
How do you look at Samantha's recent success with Family Man 2?
The way she performed Family Man was amazing. She did a fab job. I was really blown away by her performance.
Okay. If you were a journalist, what one question you'd definitely ask following people? SS Rajamouli.
Ask him, how do you make it every time? Like every freaking time, how do you make it?
Mahesh Babu.
How does he take care of himself so much that, seeing the way we work in our film set, we get tanned in 2 days, 3 days, but he maintains the same, and he always has a lot of glow, and he looks the same. Like, you see his 10 years back film and you see him now, he looks the same, and I don't know how he takes care of himself. I want to know that secret from him.
Allu Arjun, if you had to ask a question to Allu Arjun.
I mean, Allu Arjun is definitely very hardworking, and he has a very unique taste, when it comes to choosing his scripts. So that's what I really like.
Okay, how would you react to following in one word? Lockdown.
Lockdown. COVID. No, COVID has taught us what is lockdown. Before that, we never got to know what is lockdown.
Film critics.
Film critics. Definitely is important for film to reach out to maximum number of people. So it is important.
Fan wars on social media.
I'm not much on social media, so I think there's no point, I feel. It's just wasting your time, everybody's time.
Action comedy, romantic comedy, your favorite genre as an actor?
Action comedy.
Romantic scenes or yeah, action scenes, what is tougher?
Romantic scenes.
Action, yeah, dance, what is easier for you?
Action.
Rakul Preet, yeah, Kajal, the better co-star.
I can't choose one, but Kajal.
Rashmika Mandana, yeah, Pooja Hegde, your favorite actress?
Pooja.
Okay, box office business, yeah, popular awards?
Box office.
Raju Irani, yeah, Sanjay Leela Bhansali, dream director to work with?
Rajkumar Hirani, sir. All-time favorite.
I was offered some Bollywood films, but I rejected them because I didn't like the script.
I mean, I have got a couple of offers, but nothing really, kicked me off. But when Pencil is approached with Chhatrapati, that was like, yeah, bang on.
I'm a little nervous about Chhatrapati remake as my performance will be compared to Prabhas's performance.
I love challenges.
I love challenges, that's good. South industry has better writers than Bollywood when it comes to masala films.
Yes, I think we make sure that audience will forget all their pressures, their tensions. Once you come into theaters, we make sure that you forget everything.
Fantastic. So lovely.
That's why a lot of our films been remade there, right?
No, it is the frequency is too much.
And
And some of the biggest actors, they are very keen to make a lot of these South films because they are so successful.
Hi, this is Srinivas Bellamkonda. Keep on watching Bollywood Hangama.